Okay, we're back onto the module here, trying to figure out how the hell to wire this bike. It's nice and confusing. So basically,
we can need the green wire to go through the same housing?
Yes, we need both wires to go through. And we got to put ends on both. So when you got the Dyna 2000 HD1 that they might not even make anymore, they tell you right here that the green wire, extension wire, that was the long ones here, you got blue and green extension wires. They were separate from our 8-pin plug. This green wire here was part of the plug. And the pink wire, which is right next to it, is also part of the plug. The other two they call extension wires. So the light green wire, which is your extension wire, goes to your tack output. So it comes out of the module green, you know, these long wires, and then it plugs into your pink tack wire. Nice. Then the pink wire that comes out of here goes up to your pin up in here, and that turns into the dark blue wire that goes to your coil, which is your rear cylinder. So when you go down in here, read all this one down in here, it talks all about why it's pink on one side and dark blue on the other. So basically you got pink wires in two places that go to two different things. So it's not confusing at all. So this is what they talk about over here. And then the extension blue wire goes to your front cylinder, which is this wire here. So this pink wire here does not go to the tack, it goes to the dark blue wire, which goes to the rear cylinder coil. The light blue wire comes out of here, and we're going to hook that up in the harness right now, and that's going to plug into the front cylinder coil. The pink wire that's on the coil right now is going to turn into the green wire, this light green wire here. I know it's green, not light. And that's going to be the other side. So right now we are routing the wires around. And we're going to put the terminals on them. So that's what he's working on right now. Slide this underneath. There we go. So first thing we did, we got the tubing over here. We figured out how far we wanted to go to it, and then he cut it on the other side. So that's what we're working on right over here. Here's our tubing. So we're going to cut that off, so this will hang right here, and then the wires will be right here. Now this here is the factory wire that came out of the factory coil plug. This is our dark blue wire, which is going to turn into our rear wire, which goes to the pink module wire. This is our pink wire here from the harness that goes up to our tack. And that's going to be our light green one right here, or our regular green one, excuse me, out of our extension wire, not the module wire. So none of this is very confusing, I hope. At least to somebody it might not be. So we're going to do here, we're going to cut these off. We're going to put eyelets on here. Now this one here, so it goes to coil. This one here, we're going to splice it directly and make a hard splice, and it'll be connected 100%. So we're going to do that on another one. So we need one eyelet and one splice. And over here, we're going to put two male Deutsch connectors over here to plug into our harness here.
You got enough wire on that side?
Oh yeah, I got a foot over here.
Okay.
Whatever you don't use, I'll pull back over here and I'll do my final termination on this side because I got plenty of room to work with. Alright, so we're going to go back to our tripod mount here because everybody likes it so much, which I can't stand. But oh well. So first thing we're going to work on the other side of the bike, get the coil buttoned up, and we'll come back to the module side. You over there stealing all my zip ties again? Mm-hmm. You know those are 50 cents a piece. Unless it's special, and it's $1 a piece.
They're all special, aren't they?
They're all special. I like that. They're all special.
So you want to bring these down where the other wires are and everything?
Whatever you want to do, hook them up, because I'm gonna cut them and put some ends on them. First, I gotta get some ends. You got any ends?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Well, I got these ones over here, the red ones.
Well, I gotta go over and get my electrical stuff.
I don't know if they're Deutsch ends or not.
Nope, those are not gonna be Deutsch. We can make them Deutsch on one of them, but not both. are going to need some electrical juice to run this. It'll be interesting to do from this side. There we go. Okay, we are powered up. Okay, I'm going to need a stripper. That. And you got dikes on your side, I'm assuming? Okay. Where's the crimpers at?
Over here.
Oh, that's why I don't have them. Okay, put this over here.
I can zip tie that after you put your. These crimpers you're talking about, right?
Those are the ones. Okay, I need a number 10. And I need a splice. Where's my splice? Here we go. And I need some shrink tubing. Okay, so we're going to have here's our splice. We do uninsulated splices, and then we have our eyelet for our wire. Okay, so you got everything ready to go up over there?
So, we'll zip tied up and ready to.
Here, you can work the camera because you can't see nothing from this view.
Stand over there or over here?
Stand over here.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do is get the heat source over here to the shit out of me. There we go. Okay, this is the fancy dancy, expensive as hell shrink tubing. So I know you want the good stuff. Now this is triple thick wall, and it has glue on the inside.
That's good. We like that kind.
So when that stuff sticks to that wire, I don't care if it's even crimped, it's going to stick to the wire so well that it will not come off. It'll also be element tight.
Element tight?
That means water
Resistant?
and dirt and whatever else you want to piss on it, it ain't going to go through. We're going to need 2 of these, which is 18 gauge. Number 10 screw. We have 1 for each one of our 2 coil outputs. And then we need 1 of these here, which is a splice. That's an 18 gauge splice. So there's all our stuff. We put it right where we can't lose it. Right? Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is take this pink wire, get this really nice eyelet on it. I'm going to cut that sucker off. Now make sure you don't put none of it in the vacant spark plug hole right there. Do not put this in your spark plug hole. So if you want to play it safe, you go like this. You like that?
I do like that.
It's just plastic. I'm sure it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, then we take these 2 over here. Cut them back about 1/4 inch. Okay. That blue one felt thicker than the other one, but
They are.
it was. It wasn't just me.
I'm not sure just the installation of the actual wire.
Now what do we got over here? That's my pink one that I just cut back, wasn't it? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cut a little more of the insulation off. There. Got a little more free area to work with there. Yeah, a little bit more than that. Cool. Okay, where's my shrinky tubey? Okay, this, I'm going to put this on the other one. Green was our tack, wasn't it? You're supposed to say yes.
I don't want to confuse you.
Weren't you paying attention?
I thought the pink one was going to the tag, but not anymore.
No, the pink, well, which pink are you talking? Are you talking
Right.
about the pink on the
This one here.
on the Harley, or are you talking about the pink on the module?
The one on the Harley.
The pink goes to the tack, yes. You have to clarify what you're doing. So this is a high performance crimper, it's not a cheapy one. This does not just go squeeze like this, it has a little dimple that squeezes in the inside.
King don't have no tools that are cheap, you guys.
And you notice the kind of crimp it does? It does a hard crimp on the
Let me
wire.
hold that right there, will you? That's a hard crimp right there.
Yeah, that's
not real focused.
See, we didn't squeeze this side at all. We put a big dimple on that side. Well, while you're working on getting a better view of it, I'm going to go ahead and do another one. Now, I'm also using soldered connections, so there's no open splice in the middle of this thing. These terminals are soldered together, so more strength that way. Always do a test. So see these matching colors. See?
Mm-hmm.
We would never want to mix anything up.
Green to pink.
Damn right. We've got our high performance splice here, or shrink tube, I should say. Now the hardest thing here is remember how much you got overhang on each.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about in the middle. And you take your handy
Oh,
dandy.
look at that down there. Look at that baby, man. That's a heat gun.
Now this is military surplus here. Here's I missed the center point.
I'm liking that heat gun. How much I'm sucking up and not watching the film.
I have a heat adjustment over here, and it is not turned up all the way. It's only right here. It still goes way over to here.
That's genuine military surplus?
It will. Well, it came from the military.
That's nice. Look for one of those.
It looks like it's made by a Lister company. I'm not sure. Oh, they give you numbers. Look at that.
Heat range?
I never saw that. See, I never read this before. So we are on number. Appears we're on around 5. So we're down here at 350. We should be at least on number 6. I don't know why someone got it turned way down like that. Need to crank that pig up. Oh no, it was wide open. Oh, that's why it was melting.
That was on 9, not 6.
It was past 9. It was pegged. It was pegged. There's 6. Okay, I usually have it like about halfway around 7.
What's that switch on the bottom? That's just on
So
off?
7's good. 7 is about 480 degrees. That's where I like being at. I like to melt everything. See, here's the extra. We were over at extra at 600 plus. Yeah, that's it. So, see, it even tells you what you're supposed to heat
What kind
up
of
and not
crimper is
heat up.
that what it is?
I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I don't recognize any of them symbols.
I don't know.
Is that a
I think
switch?
that's the tip. I have this style. See, it's
Oh,
a
I see.
bent
Okay.
tip.
Yeah.
So I think that means we're using this. I don't know if that was a different. This is very complicated for me. Warning, do not use. That's the only one I can read. And of course, I ignored it completely. Okay, now after you're all done gluing that thing on there, you make sure it's good. Okay, that is now officially crimped. Now you can soak up as much of this extra length you want to.
Suck it out this way. I'm going to wait till we get the blue one done so we can...
Now this one here
See
needs
where we're
a
at.
wire outlet on it. So we're going to take our high performance shrinking junk and go like that. Do not forget to put that on there.
Yeah.
Now you should make sure these fit the coil before you install them.
Perfect.
It does fit. And you stick it on the end there. And you crimp it. Now when you crimp something, you don't want to crimp it where the splice is with a titty. You want to put it on the back side where it's solid.
Is that right?
Yep.
I always did them the other way.
Well, if you do that, it tends to want to spread apart the crimp.
Hmm.
See, now you got a high performance.
I thought it was better to push them down in like that. But okay.
Well, the cheap ones are just crimped like that. They're not soldered. As soon as you push on them, they spread apart or come down. They just easily spread
I
apart.
stand corrected.
If they're welded together, when you bend them down like that, you can split the weld.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do it on the back side, that is solid back there, so that gives you a solid crimp that will not split.
Damn right.
And it does not affect this side out here. You can see the welded seam.
Mm-hmm.
It's in there. So that's a high performance crimp.
Let me take some of that slack up for you, if it'll go.
I gotta shrink it first.
Oh.
Here, use your favorite tool.
Yep, my newest favorite tool.
Definitely a lot cooler than it was. Now, the bad thing about this, though, if you have cheap wire, it melts the wire.
Hello. Hey, I'm still at the motorcycle shop right now.
Hot.
Are you stuck for time or what? Looking at 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah. I think so. Time is right now. Yeah. Bye. I hope so, Bill.
Yeah. I didn't go for that, if you noticed.
I noticed that. What are you doing now?
I'm looking to see which way to put the terminal on.
I thought you had them all done.
Didn't you hear me when I talked about all of that?
I thought you did them all.
You don't think I just talk about it and not do it. I actually do it.
Got one more wire. Was that the pink one?
I already did the pink one.
No.
This is the pink one on the module.
That's the green then.
It's the dark blue one up here.
Dark blue, okay.
So you're just falling behind the times.
I mean, my mind is fucked. Excuse me, didn't mean to say that on camera. I gotta have one of those cans. You got 3 of them? That way you can sell one, still have 2?
Actually, it's not even mine. It's my friend's.
Oh. I'm really liking that.
But he moved out of town about 7 years ago. He hadn't said the ship attack to him yet. He knows I have it, though. Okay, now you gotta wait for that glue to cool
Harden up
down
a little bit.
It's real sticky when you first touch it. Can you see the glue coming out the backside? Sometimes you can see it.
I'm a little distant right now.
Okay, that's hot. Okay, so while you're playing Mr. Distant over there, I got to figure out how we're going to do this wiring. Okay, so we're going to have. Why don't you go and pull the green wire up the slack? We got a lot of it here we don't need.
I hope they'll go separately. Here we go. Moving?
Keep going. We're good. Okay, hold on. Keep going. Pull some more. Perfect, right there. That's perfect.
Blue one's good for now.
Pull back 1.5 inches or so.
On the blue?
Yep. Keep going. A little more. Whoop, that's good right there. Okay, so both of these are the same length now. Okay, the pink one we actually sucked up into the splice is now up inside the covering up in here. So that's right, just the first inch up in there is a splice. So that's up out of the way. Okay, now the light wire was the front cylinder, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Where's my list at?
I'm not sure how much of this you want to keep. You got a lot of this sitting here. So
What is that? The original wires?
This is the dark blue one, which is the rear cylinder. I'm just trying to figure out how we're going to do this, because I don't want to have a bunch of wire laying on top of the cables.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to have wires going across your spark plug cables because they will short.
Right.
So that's a no-no. Okay, we have some nice corroded looking star washers, look just like that. We get some nice new brass nuts, we use those.
Came with 3 new lock washers.
Yeah, I know.
But we like the rusty star washers anyway.
Well, we can put these ones in there if you want. We got crappy ones or we got better ones.
Either ones.
We got small nuts and big nuts.
Those are the new ones, right?
I do not see the other star washer though.
The other rusty one?
Yeah.
I thought you said we lost one. One of us had a loose nut.
I think Fred lost one. But
God dang it.
And I'm going to have to use one of
That Fred was looking for one, wasn't
these regular ones.
he? Didn't you have him looking for one?
I'll have to use one of these regular ones now.
Alright.
Here's this wire does not want to go in, so it must be upside down. There we go. Flip it over. I'm going to use a zinc plated nut or lock washer. Still going to use the big fat nut, not the skinny nut.
You got a wrench for those?
Nope.
What is it, 5/16?
Might be 3/8 on this one. It's a big one. Right now I'm swapping out your lock washers. These are all the same and new. I know you want brand new. What are you doing over there?
Can you quickie wrench?
Quickie wrench. I don't use quickie wrenches like that. Where do you get that crap from?
Out of your toolbox.
You have stuff like that, do you?
What do you want? The 1/4-inch drive socket set?
Give me the one you have.
God damn it.
Not used to using fancy tools like that around here.
Mm-hmm. I'm not positive on the size yet if that's the correct one or not.
That's alright, I'm not positive either.
Those are 3/8, aren't they?
I think so. Hey, where you got that socket from?
Fits?
Of course not. Not 3/8.
5/16.
This is 10 millimeter.
Oh shit.
5/16.
We need a 3/8, huh?
Oh yeah, you get these weird tools from.
Right here. Top drawer.
I never use this shit.
That's
What are you using that crap for?
What do you use?
Quarter drive.
Right over there. And the whole box over. No? Sometimes they're good on things like that sometimes so you don't overpower and break this.
Well, I would never over torque anything. I always use the proper amount of tightening. You go until you break it back up half a turn. I felt that one breaking. And I was just using,
Especially on this Chinese brass
I
stuff.
was just using full on muscle from my hand there. And that's my bad hand right now. Remember, it's all screwed up. And that door over there. Okay. See that big wad?
Mm-hmm.
Wrap it behind there. Stuff it up in there like that.
Never you tore it up? Yeah, see that? Nice.
Where do you get these fancy heavy-duty plug wires?
Custom made.
Custom made, huh?
Those are not aftermarket crap. Those are custom made aftermarket crap.
Custom made aftermarket.
Got the front and the rear one the right one?
I don't know. Can I mix it up?
Not if you want to put them on right.
What if I want to put them on left?
Correct, I mean. There's one of mine.
Could be.
They sent me some new fork tubes.
I think you need a front tire before you need fork tubes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Fancy chrome cover.
Details, details.
We got button head Allens on there now too. Man.
Stainless steel.
Uptown
We know
Charlie
that's
now.
we'll know that'll never strip out. Do you think the lock nut's even going to lock anything?
I hope so.
I have my doubts about it even fitting in there.
They were in there before, but we couldn't get a wrench on them very good. That's probably why that one wasn't real
It's going to
tight.
be flush at best. You know me, I love my stupid stainless steel button head Allen.
Do you have a small enough in here, do you?
I don't know.
There's a little one right there.
There's a little one. One that looks just like this. See, you weren't even looking in the bucket. So you
There
couldn't
it
see
is.
what I
There
did.
it is. You're going to need this
So
one.
you
though.
didn't show the bucket.
You got that little 7 out there? Maybe? I'm sorry.
Fancy stuff. Load the mini ratchets out someplace.
The mini ratchet. About that 7/16 wrench right there. The main rod's right here on your side, right here it was.
Yeah, right here where it's not.
There it is.
It's on your side.
Right where it isn't.
So I use this so I make sure I do not over tighten anything. I would never over tighten anything.
Especially not a hose clamp.
No, no, hell no. There you go.
Wow, nice.
Solid as a rock. Okay, now we can take our spark plug wire out. We go ahead and engage them in our plug wires. And we lay them so we can see them spark, so we can make sure the plug wire is in the right spot. You can also see if it's going to, when we go to check the timing. Now, do you think the timing on the spike is correct or is it ridiculous?
I don't know. Doesn't that VOS change it?
No, VOS does something else. Okay.
It's a good zip tie. Don't throw that one out.
It's trying to disappear right now. Okay, so we want to make sure now we got everything clear. I don't have my little flashlight.
It's on the other side too.
Show you where everything is. So we'll make sure all the wires are not being pushed into anything. It appears that they are all in a comfortable place. See that little rat nest back there? Don't worry about that, that's fine. None of it's rubbing on anything important. And we don't have these fancy wires tonight because we put that zip tie down here, see?
Right, they were hitting the heads before, melting.
Put these so I can see them.
Those supposed to spark at the same time, huh?
No, this will spark.
Oh, we're on single
and
fire
that'll
now, aren't we?
spark.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll
right.
Spark one at a time. Okay,
You
now
want
we
me-
can go back to the other side of the vehicle and see what you did wrong on that side.
Where's the module at?
Module, we lost it. Okay, there's our camera standing out of the way.
Oh, it's right there behind you.
Okay, it appears that we have more length than we really need here.
Mm-hmm. Dikes.
And I need some nail connectors. It's a good thing we only had 2 left because we only needed 2.
Good thing.
So, there's 1, 2. Okay, how long do you want these to be?
Just long enough.
Just long enough. You want an extra 3 yards in case you cut them too short?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to cut them a little extra long just because in case I cut them too short.
Not 3 yards, though, right?
Not that but that much.
Okay, it's fine.
Minus an 1/8 inch. They'll get extra.
My luck, we're gonna need it.
Yeah, see, I think you can live with that little extra there. Because you didn't give enough. You didn't have enough to get here, see?
Good thing.
I can shorten it up a little bit further, but not a lot.
It's all right. We can live with that.
I know how you are. So.
Put that big old box on there already.
Clunk. So we're not going to have any extra now. Let's see here. This one right here. That sounds really good.
What?
That bike was shooting ducks down there. Didn't you hear it?
Hmm. Sound like mine. Used to sound.
Well, that's why we're changing this, to see if the problem goes away.
I hope it does.
Well,
See, if it's not in there, it's got to be inside the cone.
be inside the motor.
Inside the cone there. Something might be messed up in there for some reason, but
But one thing about ignition mods, when you change it out, even if it's not the problem, it's
better,
going to
huh?
run a lot better anyway because stock ignition modules suck. You have no ignition timing and no power.
So it's got a built-in rev limiter too?
It has a higher rev limiter, yes. It's adjustable.
It's the switches on the back, right?
Yep. Right now it's set for 6,000.
Because we don't know what kind of springs I have in the heads, right? Or camshaft.
Right. So if you find yourself bumping up against it, you go right in here.
Take it off and give her another click.
You read the instructions and you go click, 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 and you change it. So right now everything is off except for the last one. So off means you're on curve ones. Off means you're on normal, so the VO switch is working. Retard is for like nitrous, turbocharging, stuff like that. Rev limiter, we got double off, so that's at 6,000. If we put them both on, it'd be at 7,500. See, I can't use this on my bike. 7,500 isn't enough.
I know it's not enough.
And then we go over here, we have single fire or dual fire. So we want single fire, so that switch is on.
So where's the rev limiter at right now then?
6,000, it's on off, off. See, these switches are all off.
Off, off, then on,
If you take,
off.
remember, switch 4 and 5 and move them to on, you'd be at 7,500.
Okay.
If you mix and match them, you get the other numbers.
Why don't we put a 6,500? No?
Because you said you didn't know what you had in the bike.
Right.
Do you want to risk blowing it up?
No.
We can do that.
We'll wait.
You change one switch. Number 4 goes on.
Turn it on.
And that would make it go faster.
Where's the red line at? 4?
Stock ignitions are about 5,200. They're dead. The valves start to float, and the ignition starts retarding about 4,500 RPM. They're not too good. Harleys are not a performance application. Okay, I want the white wire on the bottom. No, it came right out the last time I did it. It fell right out. It had to force it in, but it fell right out. So I know there's a spot where you get it just right. It'll come right out.
2 more wires in there now too.
Yeah, but that shouldn't matter. And this is obviously not the right spot because it's coming out hard. Flip it over, makes any difference? Nope. See, there you go. Slides in like this, and you rotate it up. It goes right in. The new wire's in the way right now. And you rotate around to where you want it to be. It should be right here. What are you doing?
Just put it where it belongs. Need some slack right now?
Yeah, a little bit. Okay, now I can see where these two here are. Green is on top, blue is on the second one down. Let me go like this.
That'd be post 11 and 12.
Correct. Green is 12. Okay, now I take it off. One clipped in. They're both in. Okay, so we have some empty ones now. So something happened to the ground wire that nobody made yet. What happened to your ground wire?
It's right here. All I have is blue.
So we got the blue. It has to be blue or nothing else?
Black would be nice. I don't know if we're going to end up using this one's going to be too short or not. Probably is, huh?
That one is. That came off this screw here?
Yes. Okay. That would be plenty.
It would be?
Want to sell me a piece of black while you're at it?
I don't know. How much money do you have?
I'm not going to say nothing on camera.
Higher or lower? Alright. You want 18 or 6 or 20?
I think 20 would be alright.
I think we're going 18.
Alright.
You want what color?
Black.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay.
White's hot and black is brown.
You got purple.
What kind of end do you want?
You got green.
We don't have any more ends.
You got red. You got brown.
You have no black?
We got black.
You got a whole roll of it right next to you?
Did you want the good stuff or the crap?
Good.
Yeah, the good
Always
stuff.
the good for me.
It's the good stuff.
Okay.
See how small that is?
Mm-hmm. That's similar to the one that came out of it.
It's actually stronger than the big wire on this bike. Very thin
Way
insulation, high temperature,
Good
high
copper.
abrasion resistance.
Good stuff.
And it has lots of copper inside of it, lots of strands and big strands. Because when you take it all apart and measure it all and test it, you can tell what comes with stuff. Okay, so you want this to go to here?
Mm-hmm.
You want it to go over here?
Yep.
So I think first thing I'm going to do is get that screw off, figure out what size we need.
Got a Phillips screwdriver right here somewhere. Where's the bucket?
Did you have one?
I'm going for tripod. Yeah, 'cause I already had it off there a little while ago.
Bucket's on the other side.
Oh.
So we're going to have another connector. Piece to use. Here's a number 6 with some shrink on it.
That's the size.
Okay.
This will be the third wire on it.
There's some shrink, short piece of shrink.
Cool.
I think you're bigger than 6. Yeah.
That one of them self-tappers?
Yep. Let's see how 10 looks. Here's a number 10.
Perfect.
Look at that.
Perfect.
It's like it was made for it.
Yep.
Okay. Shrink. You're hiding them from me, weren't you?
No.
You're missing everything, see?
My hands are getting tired.
Your hands are getting tired. You want to warm them up? Here.
Oh, fancy thing.
See, that was cheap shrink tubing. See how thin it is?
Mm-hmm. It's working just fine though. Want to put that on or no?
No.
Not yet. Not yet.
No, you want to put it around over here so we know where you're
Oh,
going.
got the whole coil still on.
So you got to figure out where you want to go to with it.
Mm-hmm.
So where do you want to put it?
Right here, through there.
Come over the top.
Mm-hmm.
Twist the wire around with it so it works better for you.
Okay.
There you go. I'm trying to make my camera fall.
I'm not really not trying to do it. No slack.
But all this slack. That's in there good now?
Yes, sir.
Good deal.
No.
Okay, now when you
I
go
lied.
there. You lied, it wasn't good? It was only half good?
Wasn't even half.
Not even half? How about a quarter?
It's good now.
It's good and tight?
Yep.
Let's see if I can press and form. No, these are all the good ones in here.
Thought you were giving me the good stuff.
Nope. Well, you're too cheap for the good shit. When it comes to this stuff, you're cheap. Maybe it's a cheaper terminals around here. Now you go find some more terminals for you. They even got gold-plated ones you can buy.
Oh boy. You got to scrap here. Take all that stuff and
I've got
soak
some.
it in acid and try to get the gold off of it.
I have some of those too. All right. So You only need one out of the whole bag. You have to buy these by 100 when you buy these. I can sell you the whole bag and I'll just keep the extra. How about that?
The gold one?
No, these regular ones. No, the gold ones cost too much.
Oh, you got plenty of those, don't you?
You get a whole bag. You have to buy them by 100 at a time. You can't buy them just one at a time.
Not for a decent price.
What are you doing?
Not time yet? It makes sure the light comes on.
I haven't timed it yet. Technically, I shouldn't have to, but being your bike, we're going to check it. Where do you want this wire to go?
Just about like that. Follow those green ones coming.
Going underneath or on top? You care?
Can it go like that?
We'll just give you a little extra, little length there and call it on. Done.
That looks good to me.
I don't want to make it too short. I don't want to make it too long either.
You can hide some slack underneath the cover if you have to.
Okay.
The good wire box.
This is the good box. This is called TXL, cross-linked XLPE wire. That is expensive crap is what that's called.
I mean the good shit.
Yep. That only took me 3 months to find a source for it. And to figure out what the hell I wanted, because I didn't really know what I wanted until I investigated. Then I figured it out. I wanted the good stuff, that's all I had to figure out. This camera's in the way. Nobody's putting the camera out of the way yet. Okay, now I'm going to put one more terminal on here. And that one fit in there perfect. See, you put the good stuff in there and it works good. Look, it's got a good crimp on it. Good deal. Now you want this to be underneath or on top?
Underneath it. Make it look good.
Yeah, all the holes are filled. Okay, where's our wedge?
Oops.
You're making a mess.
I thought I heard something there.
You're wedged in, boss.
No changing them now.
Double wedgie. Okay, now you go connect it. Where's our battery connection at?
That's one. The other one put in there.
Need a battery?
Want some juice?
Need a cup of juice? Need some juice.
Outside still?
I hope not. I already closed the door up.
Okay. Positive, Fred.
Positively, Fred. Where's the jumpers?
Hmm?
Need jumpers.
Oh, you just want to do it like that?
Yeah. Why you took the damn thing out?
Is that going to be the positive?
That would be a hot. You on the hot side? No.
This one's you.
Oh. Should have it away from the ground.
Do we need to hook it up to? Yeah, you got it on that good wire. What about this one?
What about it? Trying to start the bike?
I'm not sure what we're doing right now.
Oh. We want to see if this light comes on.
Turn the key on.
Yes. And we want to see if the module goes up in smoke when we do that.
I hope not.
That module right there should have a light coming on.
You ready?
Yep.
What lights?
Not yet.
Right here.
Light's not on this.
Could that be because we're not hooked up here?
No.
Hello, we are not available now. Please leave your name and
Nope.
phone number after
Is that rocker on?
we will return your call.
Should have power.
Nothing, huh?
There's no power.
That light's on there.
Turn the next switch. Headlights on. Wrong button. Yep, I saw something flash. Okay, see the power come on off there? Okay. We're in gear right now, I'm assuming.
On neutral.
Okay, for some reason we're getting no output over here.
Out of the module?
Yeah. We should have a red light flashed on and off, and a green light should pop on when we turn ignition on.
We turn the power off right now?
The plugs aren't sparking right?
Nope, nothing.
No sparky. We have no sparky. Alright, turn it off. We have an issue with power.
We'll work on it tomorrow.
So what's the power, lack of power?
What is this for?
Starter motor.
That's all. Okay, coil's hooked up. Both the white ones go to the coil, right? That's good
Green
enough.
and blue. We have our ground is on the ground. The other side. Okay, we have violet to violet. That makes sense. Then we have a green wire. Green. There's our dark blue. White, black, red. Yep. Everything's hooked up like it should be. Well, we're not even getting power to the module, which doesn't make sense. That was our white wire.
To the coil? On the coil?
Mm-hmm. Looks like the trigger is not triggering correctly, but got black, green. Yeah, it should be flashing on and off by the sensor plate. Every time that goes across that window on the cup in there, it should flash the light over here, which it was not doing. When we shut the ignition off, we get a flash of lights over here, so something's coming on.
Up there when you hit that switch, huh?
Yeah, it comes on, but it's not doing anything else. This all looks like it's correct over here. Come on. Bam. Like a power. There it goes. Okay, where's my test light at? Battery's still hooked up?
Yes. Ignition's off though.
It's alright. So this is my test lights. I'm going to test it. We're going to probe the wiring here for a connection. Okay, we have juice. Okay, turn the switch on. White should be the bottom one down here. We have power. The pin is hot.
Okay, if you plug it in, is power going out of the thing? Connection's making
So
connection?
we're powering up the module.
We got the male and the female, right?
In the bottom corner. Yeah, bottom corner to bottom corner. Because the other one's ground. That'd be a short.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a problem. It does not make sense. And we're getting no flash when I turn the motor over either, which is not a good sign. Power's on again. I'm still on.
On here, yeah. Going off?
No. Yeah, see, it's not firing up anything over here. The module should be lit up right now. The sensor plate should still be good. We didn't change anything on that. And yours has never been dicked with. It's still got rivets on it. So it's still riveted. Of course, that'd be the next thing to look at if it doesn't run right. They do go bad eventually. Alright. I don't know. We'll do some more probing and let you know what we figure out. So that's it for now.